We will study now the safe stance, the safe clinch, and the hip throw. Okay, so the safe stance is the technique we use whenever someone approaches us and we are not sure what his intentions are. He might be getting ready to throw a punch or to throw a kick. So instead of standing here and squaring up with him, being a big target, what I will do is I don't need to look him in the eyes and just get in the situation to become more aggressive. So I can actually look him in the chest, and by doing that, I am already protecting my jaw here. I will make a little step back and turn on my side. This way, I kind of protect my groin area, and I raise my hands just as if I was talking, but actually I am kind of protecting my plexus, and I am one step away from covering just in case he throws a punch or something. So I am already in a much better position than he is. Okay? If I feel like I need to defend myself, I can anytime control his wrist, step in. That's why as I tuck my chin down, turn on my side, and raise my hands, I bring my weight to the balls of my feet here, to my toes. This way I can sprint forward. Okay, so I am on the safe stance. From here, when I sprint forward, I want to make sure I control his wrist so he will not throw the punch. At the other side, I am covering my face. As I step him, again, I let this shield go and I'll control his hip. Okay, so that position here, when I stand sideways with him, pull his hip inside, keep my head on his chest, control his wrist against his body, we call the safe stance. Okay, safe stance because here, he cannot throw headbutts because my head is on the chest. He cannot throw punches because I am controlling his arm. No knee strikes or kicks because I am controlling his hip. From here, I'll bring him to the ground by using the hip throw. So just one step, my toes will point to the direction. I want to flip him, and then just for 1 second, I'll let my head go and I'll step inside. I'll make a catch with my hip underneath his belt level. Then I bump him up. Ideally, his weight should be on my hips, so he's not heavy at all here. Controlling the wrist, controlling his hip. I'll rotate my upper body, and I'll have him on the ground. Okay, now we will control him on the ground using the knee in the belly. It's actually my shin on his belly. That leg should stand for balance. I should keep a good posture, hips forward. So this way, there is a lot of weight on top of him. This hand controlling the neck. If you make his back flat on the mats, it should be very hard for him to escape. You can push this hand away against his chest and control the neck. If he fires any punches with that hand there, you can just lean to the side and you should be fine here. One more time from the beginning. So someone approaches you, you're not sure if he will throw punch or kick, he's just talking in an aggressive way. You don't need to look him in the eye and square up here being a big target. On your side, hands up, chin down, and you talk from here. If you feel like you need the clinch to control the situation, the weight's already on your toes, so you can quickly sprint forward, controlling the punch, controlling the hip real quick. Make sure to have your head on the chest, pull his hip inside. Note that when we are practicing self-defense, we don't make grips on the uniform. I'm controlling his arm. 1, 2, feet parallel. The catch is with your hip. The opposite is trying to make the catch with your leg. That doesn't help. It's your hip underneath his belt level and you bump him up. Now you rotate your upper body. Note that I will look over my left shoulder and then throw. Posture up. This way I'm just helping my partner to break his fall. Knee in the belly, pushing the hand against his chest and my grip on his neck. If you want to add more weight on top of him, just take your toes off the mats and keep your balance with that leg here.